Hey everybody, it's Wes Brown again with HappyFeet Ogden here for episode 9 of the vlog. Today, as maybe some of you are asking, what the heck comes after Happy Feet? Because we keep saying we focus on the preschool age, and that only goes to 6. And I'm older than 6, so obviously people age past 6 years old. So what happens to those kids? And that's a really good question. We're going to talk about that. So. Like I said, numerous times, our programming goes up to 6 years old. But the great thing is that, and another thing that kind of separates us from some other programs, our programming starts at 2 and goes to age 18. So we have 16 or 17 years right there that we can continue a curriculum and a philosophy and a program over the course of a child's life. And that alone is a huge impact on a kid. Having that level of consistency is really key. We don't call it Happy Feet anymore, and we don't have Bob the Bobcat anymore. What we call it is the Legend Soccer Club, which, again, our founder, Andy Barney, that was a huge point of his life, event in his life, was to found the Legends Club, which was actually founded before Happy Feet. So they kind of worked backwards into the preschool age group. But what's cool about Legends is that this is the point where we really see the bravery and creativity and leadership come out in kids. So all of the fundamentals that we've taught in Happy Feet can be exhibited even more and expanded upon more in the Legends programming. So by the time you're 6 through 8, we're looking at getting you into the Future Legends program. It's a league program. We play against other teams in the Legends program. Small-sided game, so your kids are getting maximum touches on the ball. They're seeing maximum game time. They're not getting benched because they're not good. Every kid has equal playing time, and it's something that we really believe that children should have in their lives is that fairness in play. So we want to, because we're looking at developing kids, we want to equally space that time across all kids in the program. The progression of principles, like I said, evolves a bit, but also expands too. So, like I said, the fundamentals that we're teaching at the 2 through 6 age range, we're looking to build upon and to get more out of. So if we're teaching a scissors move, staying still, and we're avoiding that herd of elephants again with a scissors move, in the Legend programming, we're asking the kid to dribble up to a defender and do a scissors move. That progression of principles is teaching them more risk, more creativity, more muscle memory, building muscle memory, more gross and fine motor skills that are needed to pull off these moves. They're getting the positive association with fitness, but it's altered in a bit. Like I said, Bob the Bobcat isn't there anymore because a 12-year-old doesn't really connect to a ball named Bob too much, not like a 4-year-old can. So it's just a soccer ball, but we have a ton of fun doing it. The level of or the ratio of fun to work is a little different as the kids age, but there's always the element of fun in our programming, and that's one way that it really sticks out more. There's 3 other things that I think are really important to the Legends programming, and one is it's also non-competitive. We don't during our practices and whatnot, we don't take the balls away from the kids. Every kid still has a ball at their feet. They're working on all those touches, more touches than they can get in most rec programs. We have trained coaches, which is another thing that you're not going to find in many rec programs. You might have 1 or 2 licensed coaches floating around or professionally trained coaches. But all of our coaches are trained in our curriculum. They're teaching the kids the curriculum that we've developed professionally. The other thing is that we're not win-focused. Legends teams lose a heck of a lot of games, especially early on in the early age groups. But it doesn't matter because the winning is short-term. We're not worried about short-term gains because ultimately, what does short-term gains mean? It's a game that you win. You might win a championship when you're on your under 8 club team. But what does that equate to when you're 14 and you've become used to winning and you develop this, haughty, pompous attitude that you think that you should be winning all the time? And it also plays into the trap of an egotistical coach, because there's a lot of them out there. It's sad to say, but there's a lot of them out there. And I kind of consider myself at one time to be that type of coach. And I've coached against other coaches that were like that. It's really sad for the kids, because again, they're trying to get that short-term win. They're not worried about developing a kid. They're worried about doing well at the sport. But with our philosophy, we can kind of grow beyond that, right? So we have that long-term development there. The wins can come later. If we can develop kids in the short term, and develop their character to a point, like that Tony Hsieh quote that I had, for individuals, character is destiny. We kind of take that to heart. We're developing character in kids that can lead to success, and does lead to success down the road, whether it's in soccer, another sport, life in general, business, their jobs. It doesn't matter. It can translate very easily. That's pretty much it for this one. If you guys have questions about the Legends program, how the Legends fits in with HappyFeet Ogden right now or in the future, get to us in the comments section. Email us. You guys can even call us. We'll have our phone number up there. You can call us and talk about this stuff. But don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and keep tuning in. Thanks.